Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from June 14th through the 16th, 2024. This is for Libra, last shuffle for Libra. In Libra, we have the Sacred Temple and we have true love here. This tells me that you are in the, this is about your spirit, you wanting to be in the right place, right time, right where you need to be, or at least in your spirit settled that, you know what, I'm meant to be here. I don't know why. They're asking you to treat everything like treat people how you want to be treated. I want to say that, and love your situation no matter where you are. Love your situation. Realize that all throughout your path, all throughout your journey, you were right where you were supposed to be. Six of Cups talks about the past, your memories. Like in whatever situation you're in, you need to know that you were right on time. You were. You still are. They're saying that even if you got to imagine, right? Think of it as a fairy tale. There were times when Cinderella was like, am I meant to be here? You know what I'm saying? Was I supposed to be here? Was my dad supposed to marry this ugly woman with the ugly spirit? She may have been beautiful on the outside. Of course she was, right? She got married. But was I meant to actually be surrounded by these ugly people that just have ugly ways? And then find out, yes, you were, because the prince would never have met you otherwise. You know, kind of vibe? And so the Sacred Temple is Six of Cups, King of Wands, the Devil, and Nine of Wands. This talks a lot about that you are always in the right place at the right time. If you look back, you will see even through the darkest of times, even when you were being kicked while you were down, even when you were struggling, even when you were being victimized, you were still where you were supposed to be. I know how that sounds. I don't like it either. True love is Ace of Cups and the Lovers, and this talks about because you have new opportunities in front of you that you couldn't even see coming or imagine. Your life, if it's not that there now, it's going to be a dream come true pretty soon. All the things that you've gone through were meant to be so that you could be the person you are today. However that comes across, and that's something that you may need to remember for time, for a good amount of time. Right now I'm in I've been here. Trust and believe I've been here. Before I became this person, before I was here, I went through something so heartbreaking that it would have probably broke someone. But then I heard that story, and I think I've told you guys this 1,000 times about the glow stick and how the two little children were in the store, the 3-year-old, and then there was like an older sibling, like 10, and the mom is checking out, and the little 3-year-old's holding the glow stick, and the 10-year-old takes it from him and cracks it, and the baby cries, and it's like, he broke my glow stick, and the son's like, no, you have to crack it in order to make it glow. And it hit me because it's like, sometimes you have to be cracked so that you can glow. You have to be cracked so what's inside can come out. It can't burst through that tough exterior that you've got going on there too, right? Something is bursting forth through you, but it only comes through adversity. And so Spirit is saying that you were right in the right place. You know what I'm saying? In order for a tree to strengthen its trunk, it needs to go through windstorm after windstorm. It needs to bend and twist so that the cells know where to toughen the trunk. And before you know it, you're immovable, you're unshakable. You are a majestic oak. You know what I mean? So this true love, Ace of Cups and the Lovers, is more so to be able to see things through fresh eyes so that you can make better decisions, or make decisions you're meant to make. You wouldn't have made if you didn't go through this stuff. I could tell you right now, if the things didn't happen to me, I'd still be where I was, which is not here. And where I was not where it was at. Although I knew it was, you know what I mean? I knew I was supposed to be right where I was at. Not until I got broken out of it. And then now I'm here. And this is exactly where I'm meant to be. I know that everything I've ever gone through led to this. I had to go through certain situations. I had to read 1,000 books. I had to be bored and read so many books. I had to explore different truths. I had to run into lies so I knew what the truth was. You know what I mean? So that's where you're at. Family, friends, and guides with the Star and Fool. And this is talking about spiritually, you're a healer and you're healing amongst others. You are a beacon of hope to other people. And that is where you are at. Like, you take risks that other people would go, what? And I feel like this is Libras all the way. Every Libra I know, they don't look like what they can do. They look unassuming. Like, some of them look like librarians. Like, you'll run into them and you're just like, oh, this, this person, I mean, you can't tell by looking at somebody. You never should judge a book by its cover. But if you were to judge a book by its cover, just, just on a humbug, like, just go and just look at Libra. I know at least three right now that you look at, you couldn't tell that this person could do the things they could do. One of them can sing their butt off. They play the piano. They can solve the Rubik's Cube in like 20 seconds. They can do all kinds of back flips and front flips, climb a tree with no branches. And I'm looking at them on the surface, you can't tell. He wears glasses. He's very calm, very quiet, just a very soft-spoken person. But boy, can they really project their voice when it's necessary. Boy, can they show up and do planches and do parkour, and you would never know by the way that they look. And so this is talking about you being so hopeful because you just jump up and spring up. All of a sudden, it's like, sure, like you'll ask the Libra too. You'll go, I don't know how I'm gonna get up there. You think you can? And he'll be like, sure, I guess I'll try. Next thing you know, he's done some backhand sprint up on top of the roof. You're just like, how did you do that? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's nothing. I just got up here. You asked me to get up here. It seems like you're you show people, you instill hope in others, right? Very, very healing energy, and it springs out of you. It's not something that you just are like, yeah, I'm just the best. I'm just boasting about who I am. Libra, you're the unassuming genius. You know what I mean? Unassuming genius. You would never know, right? Deception is the Three of Swords and Five of Cups. I was going to say Stephen Hawking's, right? That kind of energy, but I know he's a Capricorn. And so I know he is. I remember people by their signs. I might not remember your name. I don't remember your sign. But the deception in this energy is that you're embarrassing yourself. That's a deception. That you're going to be heartbroken. That there's no coming back from something. There's no reconciliation to be had. That's all a deception. The heartbreak or the sadness is a deception. There's no such, it's like there's really nothing to be sad about or really nothing to be concerned about when it comes to getting your heart broken. That's a deception. You know what I mean? That you won't ever heal from something. That's something else too. That's not the case. Like, you will heal from something. So there's something that looks, if this is a deception in an event, this would be like meeting people and then seeing more than what is really there, seeing betrayal, seeing a sorrowful situation, feeling embarrassed in a situation, feeling disappointed. That it's not what you like. Your perception of it may be misleading, maybe deceptive. What it looks like versus what it actually is. And the spirit wants to bring that up too, that you're in the right place at the right time. It may have needed to look that way just to strengthen you even further. But just know that it's not what you think. That is a message here. So, yeah, this is very nice, right? The spirit's just definitely saying you're the glow stick in this situation. You had to be cracked so something can pour out, come forth, right? Like an egg or whatever, whatever you want to use. I keep seeing lava, that the earth has to split so that the lava can push forth. So that's what they've got for you. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, Aries, Capricorn, right? We also have Leo or a Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp or a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.